This is an incredible thread by Vijay Prashad, a Marxist. You can find him on Twitter. You can find him on Democracy Now! Or Breakthrough News oftentimes. Anyways, thread on the question of Hamas. Two things that require some consideration. One, the demand by the warmongers that people who call for the ceasefire must condemn Hamas. But do you condemn Hamas? Two, the strange framework adopted by the media that this is an Israel-Hamas war. Exactly. This isn't Israel versus Hamas. Let's be clear, this is a war of Israel versus the entire people of Palestine, especially right now, Gaza. Prashad says Hamas was formed in 1987. The Nakba, or catastrophe, of the Palestinians took place in 1948. For 39 years, the Palestinians struggled for an end to the permanent Nakba, for their land and for justice. Hamas, which stands for Islamic Resistance Movement, is only one flank of the Palestinian resistance. For 75 years, Palestinians, through a range of means, have struggled to get their voice for justice heard. When they have used armed struggle, they've been criticized. When they've used nonviolent struggle, they've been criticized. Form of struggle is not the issue for critics. The real issue is that they struggle. Condemnation of Hamas is not what is demanded. What is demanded is a condemnation of the Palestinian struggle, which is not by itself coterminous with Hamas, but in which Hamas is a part. There's simply no condemnation of Hamas that is not at the same time a condemnation of the Palestinian resistance. It's been convenient for those who are against Palestinian emancipation to reduce the entire tradition of struggle to Hamas, to demonize Hamas, and then to effectively demonize the Palestinian resistance movement. The bulldozers in northern Gaza are not to dig for the tunnels, but to destroy Palestinian homes and make way for their expulsion. 8 years ago, Prashad wrote, Israeli occupation is a failure. I meant that it cannot succeed in the completion of the permanent Nakba. It will always produce Palestinian resistance. And he's right, you know. Also, I have skipped over some of the thread for censorship reasons, so please do go on and check it out in its entirety for yourself. The thread comes to its completion with a part of a poem that Prashad wrote. The poem ends with this line: "What you bomb is not Hamas. It is Palestine. Not a dream, but a people. Not a refugee camp, but a country alive in its people's hearts."